Good morning students. Let's begin chapter 5. Today's topic is continuity and exercise 5.1. Continuity, very important concept. First of all student, I would like to explain this continuity by graphical method. I hope it would be helpful to you to grasp the idea of continuity. Continuity is very related to the concept limit, and limit you all have been studying in standard 11. So first look at the graph of a signum function. Okay, signum function graph, it is the function from R to R. Okay, and fx is given when x greater than 0 it's 1, at x is equal to 0 is 0, at x less than 0 it's minus 1. And if we draw the graph of this function, okay, you know that this graph you will be find. It is 1, y is equal to 1 parallel to x axis, and here it is y is equal to minus 1. But can you draw this graph without lifting your pencil or pen on a paper? No. Okay, so you have to lift your pencil or pen to draw this graph. Okay, and if we find the limit, here I am talking about signum function only. So limit x tends to 0 plus fx. Okay, and it is given that fx is 1 for all x greater than 0. You will find it's 1, and limit x tends to 0 negative fx, it is means x less than 0 it's minus 1. Now see here these both values are different. Okay, and at x is equal to 0 fx doesn't exist. So students, we see that neither the graph is continuous, since to draw the graph you have to lift your pencil. It is not continuous. Okay, very simple concept. By sketching a graph we can find that function is continuous or not, or otherwise by finding the limits. There it is known as right hand limit, and this limit is known as left hand limit. Okay, so here right hand limit is not equal to left hand limit. Same as for the greatest integer function f from R to R, fx is equal to greatest integer function for x belongs to R. Now see this graph. Okay, you observe that at every point you have to lift your pen or pencil to draw this graph. Okay, it means you can say that this graph is not continuous, it is discontinuous. Okay, and by taking the limit, if you see that limit x tends to, if I am taking one positive, okay, right hand limit. So right hand limit means when x is greater than 1, the value of the function is 1. Okay, and limit x tends to 1 negative fx, it means when x is less than 1. Okay, so here see, if x is less than 1, value of the function is 0. So here right hand limit is not equal to left hand limit. So there are two methods to find the function is continuous or not continuous. First, by the graphical approach you can find, or other by finding the limits. Okay, so the general definition of continuity is a function f is continuous at x is equal to c if function is defined at x is equal to c, and limit x tends to c plus fx is equal to limit x tends to c minus fx is equal to fx. Okay, it means limit x tends to c plus fx. It is known as right hand limit. Right hand limit at c is equal to left hand limit is equal to value of a function at c. If these all three, right hand limit, left hand limit, value of the function exist and are equal, then only function is continuous at the given point or at x is equal to c. Okay, c is any point, it would be in the question. And if a real function f is said to be continuous, if it is continuous at every point in the domain of f. If a particular point is not given in the question, then we have to find that is function is continuous in the domain at every point in the domain of f. Okay, this type of questions are given in exercise 5.1. So let's start question. Question 1. Prove that the function fx is equal to 5x minus 3 is continuous at x is equal to 0, at x is equal to minus 3 and at x is equal to 5. So let's start solution. First, here fx is given 5x minus 3. Okay, so for at x is equal to 0. First find value of the function. f0 means substitute 0 in place of x, it is minus 3. And now find limit at x tends to 0 of fx. Here limit x tends to 0. Here fx is 5x minus 3. So write 0 in place of x. It is minus 3. So value of the function and limit, it's minus 3. Both are equal. So function is continuous. So you can write that here f0 is equal to limit x tends to 0 fx. Therefore function is continuous at x is equal to 0. Okay, whenever function is given in inequalities form, fx less than this or greater than this, then find right hand limit and left hand limit, otherwise find only limit. Okay, and for the second part, here at x is equal to minus 3, first find value of the function. Okay, here function is given 5x minus 3, so it is minus 15 minus 3, you will get minus 18. And now find limit x tends to minus 3 fx. Okay, it is limit x tends to minus 3, right? fx is 5x minus 3, and now substitute minus 3 in place of x, it is minus 18. So here also f minus 3 is equal to limit x tends to minus 3 fx. Okay, so you have to write function is continuous at x is equal to minus 3. Okay, first statement you can write that function is defined also. Okay, so first write function is defined and then find the limit and value of the function. For third part, at x is equal to 5. First find f5. Okay, so function is 5x minus 3. In place of x substitute 5 and minus 3. You will get 25 minus 3, it is 22. Okay, and now limit x tends to 5 fx, and here limit x tends to 5. Write the function is 5x minus 3. Substitute 5 in place of x. So it is 5 into 5 minus 3. You will get 22. Now see, f5 is equal to limit x tends to 5 fx. Okay, so you can write function is continuous at x is equal to 5. Okay, and for the second question, here examine the continuity of function fx is given 2x square minus 1 at x is equal to 3. So solution of question number 2. Here first you have to find f3. Okay, so 2 and it's 3 square minus 1. Okay, so it is 3 3s are 9 2s are 18 minus 1, you will get 17. And now find the limit at 3 of fx, and here it is x tends to 3, fx is 2x square minus 1. So 2 in place of x, write 3 minus 1. It is also 70. Okay. Now move ahead. Next question. Question number 3. Examine the continuity of function. Okay, first part, fx is equal to x minus 5. Here students, point is not given. Okay, so first it's obvious that function is defined at every point of a real line. Let C be a point on real line. Now we have to prove that the function is continuous at C. Okay, so now it's simple. Find FC. Okay, it is C minus 5. Write C in place of x, and now find limit x tends to C fx. Okay, so it's limit x tends to C x minus 5. Substitute C in place of x, it's also C minus 5. So here fc is equal to limit x tends to C fx. Therefore function is continuous at all point of real line. Okay, and now for next fourth part. Okay, here first we have to define function. Here function is x minus 5. When x greater than equal to 5, it's a modulus function. Okay, and 5 minus x when x is less than 5. Okay, and now we have to prove that this function is continuous or not. So it's obvious that function is defined, okay, at every point of real line and let C be a point on real line. Now we have to consider three cases. First, C less than 5. Second, C is equal to 5. And third, C greater than 5. Okay. So, case first, C less than 5. And now find the value of the function and limit both. Okay. So, F5 here. When C is less than 5, you have to take this function. Okay. So, here 5 minus 5 it's 0. Now, limit x tends to 5 fx. It is limit x tends to 5. You have to take this function. Okay. X less than 5. 5 minus 5 it's 0. Okay. So, now see here. Value of the function and limit both are equal. F5 and limit x tends to 5 fx both are equal. It means function is continuous at x less than 5. Okay. At which point? Only x less than 5. And now, next, for greater than 5 and is equal to 5. Case second, when C is equal to 5, find the value of the function F5. It's 5 minus 5, it's 0, and limit x tends to 5 fx. Here limit x tends to 5. Now for C is equal to 5, you have to take this function x minus 5. Here x minus 5 and substitute 5 in place of x. So it's also 0. Okay. So you can say that function is continuous at x is equal to 5. Third, when C is greater than 5, find F5. Okay. And now take this, since here x is greater than 5. So here 5 minus 5, it's also 0. And limit x tends to 5 fx. Here limit x tends to 5 and it's x minus 5. Substitute 5. So 5 minus 5 it's 0. Here also f5 is equal to limit x tends to 5 fx. Okay. So function is continuous at x greater than 5. Now see, f is continuous at x less than 5, f is continuous at x is equal to 5, and f is continuous at x is greater than 5. So we can say that function is continuous at every point of real line. Okay. Function is continuous. Now next question. Question number 4. Now question number 4. Prove that fx is equal to x raised n is continuous at x is equal to n. So for this question, first f is defined at x is equal to n. Find f and means value of the function at the end. So it is n raise n, and find limit x tends to n fx. Here limit x tends to n, fx is x raised to n, in place of x write n, so it's n raised n. Now see, both are equal. Okay, so here fx is equal to limit x tends to n fx. So function is continuous. Is continuous at x is equal to